Hello YouTube, Name here. Today I've decided to make something new, and I thought of the perfect idea for a video. You see, on Roblox there are a lot of trend games, simulators, tycoons, bars, etc. One of those trend games I hold very close to my heart, because I love it so much. That's right, I'm talking about the camping games. Some people like them, others don't. Personally, I like them very much. I don't find story games on Roblox, other than kill people with gun or beat this be or spam click for I don't know how long, but when camping came, things changed drastically. So for today, I'll be talking about the rise and fall of camping games on Roblox. Well, this story all starts with this one developer called Samson XVI, who was pretty unknown at the time. Well, I don't exactly know, because I couldn't find any archives on the Wayback Machine that were before 2019, and he created this game called Camping in 2018, which is apparently a remake of a game that he made years ago. The game was relatively small, which is still my speculation because, again, I couldn't find any archives on the Wayback Machine that were before 2019, with probably only 1,000 visits. But things quickly changed during spring 2019, during the extremely hated on 2019 Egg Hunt event, when suddenly, the game blew up in popularity. Famous Roblox YouTubers like Flamingo, Dennis, Cone Cockitten and more were playing it. The reason? It was a unique game, nothing that we've seen before. Of course that sentence I said earlier is aged horribly, well get to why it is thought in a second. So, as I said, the game suddenly blew up in popularity, and Samson XVI was getting a lot of money. Melon Slice, a Roblox group, saw the popularity of the game, and thought wow, the developer of that game is lucky. How about we make a game similar to that, but it takes place in a high school? And so, High School was born, and if I remember correctly, people hated it because they thought that they copied camping. Then, another game appeared, Field Trip, and another one by the same developers, Tiki Island. And those are what I like to call the original 4 camping-inspired games. Wait, did I just say 4 instead of 3? So yeah, there is another camping-inspired game. Why I'm saying inspired in quotations is because the game is a blatant rip-off. It's literally just camping but with a different paint. Yes, I'm talking about the Campfire. This was probably the crappiest attempt at a camping game ever, and the fact that this came out weeks after the popularity blow-up of camping just screams camping copy. It was so bad that Samson XVI himself went onto the game and argued with the creator. Now that's one for sure. Also, while they were arguing, in trance, the creator of the Campfire said that Samson was just mad because he created a better game than camping, kinda ironic. Luckily, they redeemed themselves and created an original camping-inspired game called Prison Break. Now that we're out of the way with the Campfire drama, let's get on to the rise of camping games. So you know how some of those games became popular? Well, other developers saw the success of those games and thought, I bet if I made a game like that, I'll get a lot of virtual currency. And people immediately started creating camping games. Some were actually pretty good, others weren't. Camping games immediately became the next simulator games. They were milked, and milked, and milked, which is one of the main reasons why people hate this genre of games. If you don't know what milking means, basically when, for example, game developers use the same game franchise over and over again for money, while they downgrade the games. So you can probably guess why people hated it. But now, what killed the camping genre? What game replaced the trend? That's right, it's Piggy. I mean, just look how popular the game turned out. It's the second most played game on Roblox, right behind Adopt Me of course. Since other devs saw the success of Piggy, they wanted to cast in, so they made thousands and thousands of copies. I'm not saying that Minitoon is a bad dev, he literally made Piggy a joke game and didn't expect it to blow up like it did. But gosh darn, I really hate trend games. Now, we don't know right now what the next trend game be. Since Piggy is so big, it will be probably only a year until it finally dies. But let's predict the next trend game. Since most of the new trend games have been horror games, why not make a horror platformer? For one, there are barely any platformer games, and they're not even that recognized, and platformer games with horror in it are pretty successful, for example, the fan game Super Mario Dollar. So, if a talented dev sees this, please make a horror-like platformer on Roblox if you can. In conclusion, camping was just like the ordinary trend game. It was popular for a year until people went on to another trend game, but at least this one didn't suck big poop. There are still some camping games these days that get some fame like Break-In, Field Trip Z and Cruise. While the series will get a third installment, it's been nearly in development for 3 or so months. It's probably coming soon, but we still haven't gotten an update. I hope we get one thought soon. Anyways, my name is Name, and this is the end of the vid. Goodbye.